on the streets. Alright. You know what? I forgot to give him a medicine, I just realized. Let me go back into the house. Let me give him his medicine. I think he had fatigue.
May I come in?
Sure.
Yeah, he just needs a treatment for fatigue, and I have one more left, so let's give it to him.
Do you need any medical help, young man?
Yes, I do. I feel so tired. I don't know if it's the epidemic, but everything seems so hard.
Give him the medicine.
You'll feel better with this. But you need to get a grip, young man. Medication alone won't cure melancholia.
I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea of living long in a world like this. But I thank you for your concern, sir.
Alright, well, we gave him the medicine, and I feel a little better about myself doing that.
Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
You know what, I think let's just step outside for a bit, feel the fresh air, and just take a look at who's sick right now. See what medicines I could give to people. Oh, you also have fatigue, Clayton, but I just gave my last cure for fatigue to somebody else. I'll have to go to a bench and make another one. You need migraines. Oh, Mason Swansboro. I haven't met you yet, I think. Well, I don't have a treatment for migraines anyway. Yeah, I don't have a migraine for you. Darius needs something for bronchitis. I might have one of those, but I don't know where he's at. This looks like a church. Didn't they say there was someone behind the church that maybe there was something of note? Can I even get into the... Yeah, I can get behind the church. Got a feeling there might be some skulls around here, though. Yeah, dazzled skull. That's a little new, ain't it? Let's try to get a little close to it. Can he see me? I think he could. Oh, okay, there's several skulls here. Yep. Okay, I'm just watching the stamina meter. I'm not doing this right at all. Oh, but I killed everything, so that's fine. Looks like a blood smear here. Oh, it led to this dead body that I already pilfered. Oh well. Now, is this the back of the church, I wonder? Yeah, one of my things is getting... Oh, find Richard in the area. Yeah, like there's some guy, like, giving out the good word in this graveyard. And is probably gonna die. Oh, are you him?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
I think you're the guy.
Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir.
Oh, I know.
Richard Nethercott, at your service.
Oh, right. We found Nethercoth accidentally. Well, gonna first talk him up about it boring stuff. What are you doing here at night, sir?
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
Yeah, you're definitely a poet, given how eccentric you are. Not afraid of the epidemic, sir?
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
So what you're saying is that the flu is a good equalizer for everybody. God, it's still got a good mindset, I have to say, with something like this. You should try to avoid your exposure, sir. Could give it to other people.
Say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
Dude, you're just a poet. You ain't anything special. Let's see. Thoughts of your situation in London?
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in this city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, the death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
That's because people are dead. That's not a positive. Quite a unique point of view. I only see a dreadful disease. Peaceful silence, really?
Peaceful? That's quite an unusual way to speak about the epidemic. And very inappropriate, I must say.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
Yeah, god damn it. I hate these artsy folks. I hate, like, hyper-religious people who, like, close their minds to everything. Like, I respect people who have faith in things, but if you're just so hyper-focused on it that you close out everything else in your life, I do not respect you. I also do not respect people like this who are just so freaking artsy and, ooh, I'm so, like, cool and stuff. I'm so, like, not the norm. I'm a rebel. I'm different. Blech. I was like that in high school, man. I guess it's mostly because I see myself in that. I'm just embarrassed of how cringe I was. Oh, your life could be in danger here.
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
Okay. Isn't that somewhat risky here?
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
You don't say. I can't imagine why. Let's see, who will help you if you're in danger? It's obviously going to be us, or we'll be the danger. I think we might be, though.
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you for a start, my dear Doctor.
Yeah, true. I'm also a vampire, so I can also kill you. Personal questions. Why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
I don't get that at all. Do you not think it is morbid?
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir. Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much. And that's the beauty of it.
Oh, she's the mute florist.
She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
Yeah, she's the florist who doesn't talk. Camelia's the muse to Richard Nethercott, who sees her as a locked mystery. I mean, she, as far as I can understand, she physically cannot speak. Guess you could call that a form of being a locked beauty. Alright. Oh, we got a thing for him, too. Richard sees Camellia as his muse. Well, afraid to tell the truth about her? What does that mean?
Perhaps
to find
you're just
truth.
afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
She might move? Do you not know her?
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives? Whom she may know?
Maybe I'd prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
So you think this girl your muse, but you've never actually, like, met her? Alright, do you have any examples?
In what way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles, and the added hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox, the stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course.
Oh, God, cringe.
And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
God, in, like, high school and middle school, I was such, like, a poetic, artsy kid, and I just had, like, that same little thing, oh, like, death, despair, write about that stuff, when I'm just, like, a white girl from New Jersey who's never experienced anything like this before. It's just so cringe to me. I mean, I guess this guy, fictional character, is now currently living in that world, but, I don't know, just hearing it just makes me think of my cringy self back when I was young. But, okay, let's go back to the main story, and so I can try to forget what I was like in high school. I'm looking for Nurse Crane.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
Alright, tell me about Dorothy Crane.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious.
So cringy.
But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
Okay, what about Darius Petrescu? I'm definitely not saying that right at all.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
That is interesting, I suppose. Okay, so the right arm of Dorothy Crane and a former Romanian political activist. So I guess they're all kind of connected with that. Guess there's nothing really more I can ask you. It kind of tapped this river dry. Yeah, okay, well, good night.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Okay, so I need to find that mailbox in the letter that Petrushko ripped up at some point. But, you know, before I do that, I think I'm just going to examine the graveyard, because didn't they say there was some guy here? Actually, I think I could just mark that in my map, actually. The mission for that. Yeah, Holy Crusade. Retrieve Samuel the Disciple from the cemetery. Father Tobias Whitaker is so convinced his crusade against the epidemic is the only solution to save London that he sent Samuel, a devoted follower he sees as his son, to cleanse Stonebridge Cemetery. His disciple is supposed to purge the place from evil and pestilence. But something tells me that poor Samuel may be in quite a bad spot. Maybe I should go there and check on this fearless crusader myself. Yeah, you know what, let's, I think that shouldn't be too far away. Yeah, it's like right here. Good, so let's save this guy before we leave this place. Oh wait, no, it's further away than I thought. Wait, what the hell? Oh, that's just the mailbox, actually. Oh, yeah, he's actually further away than I thought. Okay, so I'm probably gonna do the mailbox thing first, because it's closest. Oh, good, I unlocked this. Wait, you seem like a new person! Easily distracted.
Good evening, miss.
Yeah, you're new.
I'm Dr.
Oh no, you're the mute florist.
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Yeah.
I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly.
She can't speak, bro. I know you understand me. Tell about Richard Nethertalk. Well, she can't tell you about him if she's mute, but I know you understand me.
I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it?
Wait, what? Are you suggesting that she's choosing not to speak? Tell me about Richard Nethercott?
Tell me about Richard Nethercott. I understand he is quite fond of you, Camellia.
Oh. She didn't say anything at all. Interesting. Well, medical checkup, she's healthy. I don't know.
Very well. Goodbye then.
The fact that she didn't say anything is very interesting, so I don't think she's faking it. What's this? Oh, a small flower bouquet with a voucher for a free medical checkup hidden between the flowers. Huh. Let's see. Camilla secretly distributes medical vouchers for Dorothy Crane's dispensary. That's why she gives away free flowers. Very interesting. Though I really wish that we can communicate with her in some way. Whatever, for now we can't, but I want to just keep on exploring this graveyard, because it is a graveyard and I must explore it. Alright, there's nothing really more to this graveyard. I want to go to that mailbox now. Oh, here's another one of those flowers. Yes, another one of those coupons. Shiny trash can. Oh, shiny trash can had the letter in it. Darius Petrushko's letter. My dearest, most beloved children, I am so sorry you have not heard from me for a few months. The situation in London has been difficult. I know it might sound selfish and silly when you, my children, are still living in the country consumed by war, but there is also a war going on here in England. A war against poverty and against injustice. This is a war I intend to fight despite my advanced years. This is why I am writing to you today. I won't be coming back to Romania. That probably means I won't see you again before I die. Don't be sad, my darlings. You are grown up now, and you have children of your own. You know the sacrifice you sometimes must accept to make the world a better place. This is one I must make now, to feel useful one more time. I wish you a long and happy life. Kiss my grandchildren for me, and remember that your father loves you all the way from this cold, damp country. I am as ever your loving father, Darius Petrushku. So you do have kids. Well, they're adult children now. And they have children of their own. And you're just going to stay here until you die, though. You're not going to see them before then. I don't know, dude. I feel like you should prioritize seeing your own family first. I get that you want to do good before you die, but I don't think it's selfish at all wanting to be with your family during your final years. I think that's just normal.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
That's a little devious, don't you think, there? But whatever. Can I go into the church, by the way? Nah, okay, thought I could. Now, alright, so it's somewhere around this way, but where am I? Okay, so I know where I am now. Alright, just had to get my bearings. This feels a little awkward, I know, but hi, new day. I don't typically like saying new day. I think it breaks the flow, but I feel the need to just say, I'm sorry about the audio issue from before. I think I have it figured out now. I think I figured out what the problem was. It's been so long since I had an issue like that. I'm just kind of sad that it happened, you know? But I'm gonna try my best to make sure it doesn't happen again. Wish me luck on that. But I'm back in by my bench because, you know, I thought I'd make some more remedies if I could. Yeah, I can make a couple more. I'll see you guys in a bit. You know, since I'm here, I guess I may as well upgrade some weapons if I can. I'll do that. Let's keep our eyes open for any good handle parts to make a number 4. That'd be nice. In the meantime, I can do this. Now, do I want it to absorb more blood, or do I want it to decrease stamina when using? Let's try to get some more blood out of this. Alright, and tiny good handle part as well. Keep our eyes open for things like that. Made some nice medicines, upgraded my stuff. I think I'm good now to move on to the thing. So yeah, we picked up that letter and all that. I don't know what to say. I didn't completely finish editing that recording session, so I don't fully know how if the audio issues even continued from there. But maybe I should just, for my own sanity, summarize what we know so far. Somebody is blackmailing the vampire, Lady Ashbury, because they found a connection between her visits to the Pembroke Hospital and patients being drained of blood. This person blackmailing her sent her only letters from what I could tell, basically demanding money from her or else they would expose her. Whether or not they know she's a vampire or not, I don't know. All they know is that she was draining these people of their blood. Killing them, essentially. Chances are they already were dying, but, you know. Now, we found suspiciously Nurse Crane talking to someone and giving him a coupon for a free medical checkup. Now, I'm not too sure how that links back to the blackmail, because I didn't see any original letter, like seeing if like the handwriting matched at all, but we followed that letter into Whitechapel. In Whitechapel, we overheard a conversation that Dorothy had with a guy named I forget his name, Pestru, whatever, oh, there's his name, Petrescu. And he basically is like the middleman from Dorothy to that little clinic she has to the outside world. Apparently Dorothy Crane is running some sort of clinic for the poor around here, completely free. So far, I'm not seeing how that ties to the blackmail, unless she's the one blackmailing Lady Ashbury to get money for her clinic. It could be, but so far we haven't really seen any sort of real connection between the blackmailer, don't even know if it is Dorothy, and Lady Ashbury. Like, I don't know. I currently don't see the connection. But let's use the knowledge we have now on
Mr. Petrescu. Just 1 minute, please.
You again. Go away.
Level 2 mesmerize required, but let's have a man-to-man talk.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man-to-man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea.
Oh, he didn't even bring up his family.
Don't make me regret this, though.
Honestly, dude, I think it's cool if you want to see your family before you die. I don't think it's selfish at all. Even though you definitely are doing some good here, I don't think it's a bad thing at all to want to see your family. I don't know, like, that's just, maybe it's a personal opinion, but I feel like it is the right one. I don't think it's selfish to want to see your family before you die. Though I am a selfish person because I'm looting this guy's house top to bottom as per usual. Listen, I have a problem, and I have no intentions of fixing it. Let me read his personal mail. Oh, wrong button. Well, it's not here, so it's probably here somewhere. Oh, here it is. The antique figure of the that is not a word that I can read. The Vricolakas. Vricolakas? I'm just gonna call it the Vricolakas. If I'm wrong, listen, you guys already know about my dyslexia. I don't need to keep explaining that to you. Alright, the antique figure of the Vricolakas. Of my many journeys, I believe I was the most amazed by my exploration of the Mediterranean Isles, and particularly the island of Santorini, searching for the traces of vampire presence in their subburnt lands. Herodotus himself refers to the island in his fourth book, and I'm personally convinced that there are many mysteries to be unveiled in this part of the world. Who knows that, even today, the island of Santorini is still considered by most as the most vampire-infested place in the world. Way more than the Carpathians, and that is its inhabitants are considered as specialists of the vampire hunt. Or the hunt of the Vricolakas, as they call this creature. Oh, wait, so it's different? According to local myths, the Vricolakas is a dead person who does not decay and who can show vermilion complexion as long as he is gorged with fresh blood. He cannot enter a house without knocking and getting a response. Garlic makes him flee. He does not consume under the sun, but his skin blackens. He can change into wolf and other animals. What struck me the most is that the same name exists, with small variations, the Mediterranean Sea to the Balkans. The Greeks call him the Vricolakas. The Bulgarians and the Macedonians name him the Varkolak or the Varokolak. The Siberians called him the Volkodolak. Yes, the Volkodolak, a name so similar to the Volkod we already know. My dear brothers, just to write the few words now gives me the shivers. I'm personally convinced that we are here confronted to some proto-vampire. Maybe they are missing a link between the modern vampires and the creatures that came before them. If Gauze allows me enough time, I wish one day to go back to the Santorini island and find the trail of this antique and forgotten figure. From Drinking at the Fountain of Knowledge by Usher Talltree, Primate to St. Paul. So this is just information in regards to different variants of the vampire. It's underneath the origin of the vampires of the collectibles. So, okay, vampires have existed in this universe for a very long time, and there are different subspecies of it, and they evolve just like a regular human has, from what I could piece together. That's interesting. You know, the lore here is very deep. It's not just like vampires they always have exist, and they have not changed once. No, they had variations. They evolved and changed with time as well, just like humans have. Ah, you know what? I like that. That puts another level of, I guess, intricacy to it.
It's locked, all right.
One of these days I'll be able to open those and steal the contents, which is my dream. Before I talk to you, dude, you gotta take your money and see if you had any letters I can leech off of you. You have none of those things. Talk to me.
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea.
Oh.
And I also run this little print shop.
Double O. Well, we can now interview him like anyone else, so, oh, you know what? First and foremost. Oh, you have bronchitis, actually. You know what? Medical checkup. Let's give him stuff right away.
Do you need some help, Mr. Petrescu?
I am very tired, but that is all. I don't need you, doctor.
Give him the medicine.
Well, I think you do. Take this, and you'll feel better.
Free drugs from an English doctor? It must be my lucky day.
Yeah, I feel better now that I did that, because, God, you seem like a nice guy, and I really hope you get to go see your kids and grandkids before you die. Oh, that just makes me sad. Why don't you just get my mind off of it and tell me Nurse Crane's real name?
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane.
Like myself and many people in this area, Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
She's a good person, no doubt. She came to this country to flee the war, from what I can gather, and she's trying to make it a better place for everyone around here. If she is the blackmailer, my guess is that she just wants the money to run her clinic. There's no, real, I guess, nefarious purposes for the money. What she's doing is arguably wrong, but she's not using the money just to enrich herself. She's using the money to try to help other people, which it doesn't fully make it right, in my opinion, but it does help. It does help me see her cause and her issue. If she is the blackmailer, that is. So tell me more about, Camilla, the mute florist.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
How? She can't speak. Are you not worried for her safety, sir?
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever, too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Apparently everyone
Don't
is.
be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, well, good enough to you. Who is she really?
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know.
Oh.
Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family.
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
Yeah, the poetry I wrote in high school definitely weren't any good. By the way, I just want to put out a distinction. When I was younger, like high school, I just want to say I considered myself to be very deep, and I consider that to be different from woke. Woke is when you care what this guy does of public issues, equality, all that jazz. Deep is when it's interpersonal, and it's people don't understand you. It's that kind of thing, and that's what I was like when I was younger. Yeah, I'm a little embarrassed by that now, but it's who it was. Wait, why do I have tell me more about Camilla again? Wait, let me just see if there's a new thing for it. No, it's still all the same. I already asked him all this stuff.
Who is she? You say...
Well, we may as well just ask him his personal questions before we move on. Do you have any family left?
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I suppose.
God, this is so depressing. Oh, now we're gonna tell him how our dad left us. That's nice.
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but thank you, Dr. Reed. I appreciate your trust.
Why did our dad leave? I know it was before I became a vampire, so it wasn't that. Maybe he became a vampire too. Oh, leave England after the war?
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
And once again, I'm depressed. So let's make him talk about things he doesn't want to. How did you meet Nurse Crane?
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
Well, I don't really want to call Dorothea anything in the wrong right now. Because I don't know the story behind this man. Let's make him tell him about his political past.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again.
Aww.
But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
But it's not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. And I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
I am a little embarrassed to admit that I really don't know anything about Romanian history, so I cannot confirm or deny what he just said. Sorry. I think I well established I also wasn't the smartest student, not with a lack of effort. I did try in school, just it was kind of hard on me. Okay, that's enough of me complaining.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Alright, thank you very much, Mr. Petrescu. Now, if you don't mind, I want to make sure I got everything in your house. It would seem that, yes, I did, sir, pick your house clean, so I will leave it. Still says I'm in Whitechapel. Oh, hey, can I unlock this, please? Thank you. That helps me a lot. Let me just see if there's any other doors I can unlock before I go talk to Dorothea. Yes, I can unlock this one, too. Very well. Now the only thing left to do is to talk to Dorothy. Or Dorothea, as her real name is. Dorothy Crane's Dispensary. Should I call her Dorothy or Dorothea, I wonder? Well, her real name is Dorothea, but does she prefer to be called Dorothy now, I wonder? Maybe we'll ask her. Oh, you guys are definitely dying. That's unfortunate, ain't it? I'm just taking all the vital medical supplies that Dorothy has in her office. As I would normally do in any situation. I have no mercy. I have no pity. I am greedy. And there is nothing more and nothing less to say about that. A lot of empty beds here. Now, where is she, by the way? I don't... Oh, wait, oh, up there! You know what? That actually kind of looks a little serious.
Can you hear my voice?
Hello?
I need help.
I'll help you.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Anything else I should know?
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
Wait, what are we doing?
What can I do, Doctor?
I must refer to tracheotomy. Do we have any anesthetics?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
Looks like we gotta do it without it, man. Is there a quick time event for this? Oh, God.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor.
Oh, God,
He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Don't question me. What would you suggest?
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor.
Yeah, it's gotta save him. Try to save him now. Oh, God. This got intense.
He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
Oh, God, no. Keep it together,
I
man.
can't see.
Dude, keep it together. I must suture the artery. Let me finish alone. No. I must suture the artery.
I must First, suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Oh god, oh god. Okay, this is
Good.
like getting intense.
The stitches are holding.
Okay, good.
How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Give him CPR! Oh no! A cardiac massage now? Epinephrine! Whatever that word is. Give him a shot!
Dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor.
This is like adrenaline, right? Give it to him! Come on! Oh god, that noise. Oh, he's gone. Oh man, I made the wrong decisions. Crap, I'm sorry.
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
What?
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
What?
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
I feel sad that I didn't get to save him. I did try. I'm sorry,
you're here
man.
to test my bedside manners.
Aww. I know it doesn't matter much, it's a video game, but
To what do I owe this courtesy?
I do feel bad when I mess up with things like this. I don't know, it affects
This is
me.
an
I can't
unfitting
deny
place
it.
for the illustrious Dr. Reed. You shouldn't be here.
Well, I guess we may as well talk to
I
Dorothea
suspect
now.
it was more than intuition alone that led you to us.
Yes, I found a dead
So-
man with your coupon.
How might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
Alright, let's see. Oh, we got an interesting thing here. You can't carry on like this. I've come to stop the blackmail. This is illegal. I don't know about the blackmail, man. Do we bring that up? I don't want to outright tell her this is illegal because she's trying her best. Telling her she can't carry on like this is... That's kind of true, though. She really just doesn't have the resources. Let's go for it.
Your heart might be in the right place, but you can't carry on with this blackmail. For God's sake, Dorothy, it's extortion. It's a serious crime.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
So she is the blackmailer. God, I just don't get it. That was not really made clear that she was the one writing the blackmail notes in that initial start, because when we saw her talking with the guy, it seemed suspicious, but it didn't seem blackmail suspicious. Well, let's try to get some more answers out of her. Why target Lady Ashbury?
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
Okay, I see now. You don't know she's a vampire. All you know is that she killed patients that were dying. So you see her as somebody who's evil. Which, it is evil to start with that she was killing patients because she's a vampire. But yeah, I see where you're coming from, girl. Why not trust Dr. Swansea?
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
That is very true, too. Pembroke is doing its best, but it can't reach out to this fringe community where people are desperately poor and don't speak the same language. That's a problem. The ends justify the means?
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter.
That is true.
You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
I mean, I am a vampire now, so I think I got that down. But hey, blackmail must stop.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Please tell me we won't. Spare, look away, but you resign. Charm, you will forget all about this, or embrace. I'm ending this right now. Oh, I can kill her right now. Let's try the charm, because I seem to have unlocked that.
Listen very carefully, Dorothy. You will erase from your memory everything you pretend to know about Lady Ashbury and Pembroke Hospital.
Let that rich bitch off the hook over my dead
Nurse
body.
Crane, enough. Listen as if
Whoa.
your life depended on every word. I know you've a generous heart who gives freely to those in need, but you shall walk away from the shadier streets of your business.
I will never abandon...
Dorothy, the discussion has come to a close. Your clandestine activities in the Resistance are over. Let it go.
I'll let it go.
Whoa.
Yes. All gone.
Whoa. Interview with the vampire achievement. Mesmerize level. New citizens available to kill. Oh god. District will soon suffer the consequences of your actions. What? Can I talk to her? No, she's gone. Will she still be running her clinic though, I wonder? I guess we'll find out next time I sleep. But wow, that took a turn, I'd say.
It's locked.
That it
I
is.
cannot enter.
Alright, well I didn't get a chance to properly loot this place, so I'm gonna take the opportunity now, but whoa. Okay, so she was the blackmailer to get money. Yeah, I already summarized what happened and how I feel about it, so I guess I won't talk anymore. Yup. Okay, coming. I'm coming. What? Oh, Fruin! Fruin! Wait, another Fruin? Ow, yeah, another Fruin. Get lost. Oh, they killed those people that were just chilling out here. God, you guys are cruel. That's saying something coming from me. Oh, letter to Nurse Crane. I found something. London, 31st of October. My dear Dorothea, when you read this letter, I'll be on the boat that will take Anton and me back to Brasov. England was not for us, and I confess I cannot wait to see again the proud hills of Transylvania. As soon as we are there, I promise I'll light a candle in the Black Church and pray for you to survive this terrible epidemic. I know that you will not agree with this decision, and that you are determined to be more useful by helping our comrades exiled in the East End. But Anton cannot wait to return to our beloved country and see our long-awaited revolution bloom. He is my husband. I will stay by his side. I know we had our arguments and our fights. I know you would have wanted me to stand by your side and help you manage the clinic of yours. But now that I'm leaving England, be assured that if anything happens to you, if ever were you in great trouble or danger, I would come back immediately to London with or without Anton. Please think of me as much as I think of you. I am your affectionate sister, Theodora. So your sister seemed to... Oh, think about Dorothy Crane. Oh, we maxed her out right that. She has a sister in Romania. So your sister kind of tried to help you out for a bit around here, but... Guess it didn't really work out very well, huh? She wanted to go back home. I don't blame her. If you had the opportunity to go back to your homeland, I don't blame someone for wanting to go back home. I say that, though, as someone who's never really lived outside America. I've lived here my whole life, so... I don't know. It's complex, I'd say. Well, a little bit too harsh for something that's supposed to be as lighthearted as playing a vampire game. Now, I should give Clayton Darby his treatment for fatigue and Nithercop a treatment for colds. The other two need things for migraines, but I don't have that unlocked yet. Nonetheless, I shall heal them because I am the vampire doctor.